Hey boys and girls, it's Miss Cruz. I just wanted to go over how to do your homework today. So you'll be getting a slide and it's going to look just like this. It's going to say multiplication practice up at the top, and then you'll notice that it says enter the answers in the grids. So what you're going to do is you're going to do the work. You're going to, first of all, you're going to multiply 3 times 2, which is 6. Then you multiply 3 times 1, which is 3, and there you have your answer. You're going to do those for the rest of that slide. Then we're going to go to the next slide, and I noticed that things are getting a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to get out my handy dandy piece of scrap paper, and I see that my first problem is 26 times 3. So let me go ahead and get my scrap paper out. And I'm going to write down that it is 26 times 3. Now I don't want to do this in my head because I know that sometimes I can make silly mistakes when I do that. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply this number by this number, and I know that 3 times 6 is, what is it? That's right, 18. So I put my 8 down here, and I regroup by adding my 1 up at the top. Then I have 3 times 2. I'm going to add my 1, and I'm going to come up with 7. So I know that my answer is 78. So then I'm going to go back to my slide, and I'm going to write in 78, just like that. 7, 8. And I'm going to continue doing that for the rest of my problems on that page. I'll have 3 slides to do, and then when I'm done with that, I'm going to get down here to where it says multiplication practice. If the equation is true, color the heart green. If the equation is false, color the heart red. So I'm coming to my first slide right here, and it says 90 times 4 equals 350. Well, I'm not sure about that, so I am going to get out my handy dandy scrap piece of paper again, and I'm going to write down that problem. It is, once again, it's 90 times 4. So I'm going to write down 90 times 4. And I know that 4 times 0 is 0, and 9 times 4 is 36, so it's 360. Now when I look at my problem, I say that that is 350, so the equation is false. So I'm going to need to color that heart red. So I'm going to click on the heart. I'm going to go up here to my tool where it says fill color. I'm going to pick out the red, and I just filled in my heart red. And I'm going to do that for the rest of the problems. If the problem is true, then I'm going to click on the heart. I'm going to go up to my little fill color, and I'm going to fill it in green. All right, so that's how we're going to do those problems. So that's how your work today is going to be done. This is a multiplication review, and we're going to be looking at 2-digit multiplication tomorrow. Thanks, guys.